Hello, callers, and welcome to Viva Basa. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Inaki Pena, our second choice goalkeeper, as it has been reported that the manager, Xavi, plans to give minutes to the 24-year-old shortstopper with La Liga title in the bag. Secondly, we are going to be talking on this other report claiming that Barca will be handed the La Liga trophy by the RFEF president after Real Sociedad clash. So guys, as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With the La Liga title now sealed, Barca manager Xavi is rightly expected to shuffle his starting 11 to a great extent. And if a report from Javi Miguel is to be believed, young goalkeeper Inaki Pena will be one of the players who will get some minutes in the final stretch of the competition. Inaki Pena has only made 3 appearances this season, with 2 of them coming in the Copa del Rey and other in the UEFA Champions League. The stopper, who renewed his contract with Barca until 2026, will soon be rewarded with his first league appearance by the manager. Although it is still not confirmed in which game the manager would replace the 24-year-old with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, the appearance could come anytime soon as Barca have no other competition to play in. Meanwhile, what affirms his place in the team is the fact that Ter Stegen is already assured of the Zamora Trophy. Barcelona are chasing a certain record in the remaining matches of the season. The team will try to keep successive clean sheets to finish as the best side in the history of European football in terms of goals conceded. At this moment, the record is currently held by Jose Mourinho's Chelsea, who, of course, I think 2004-5 season, when the Blues conceded just 15 goals. Meanwhile, apart from Pena, players such as Pablo Torre, Eric Garcia, and even Frank Kessié will get the opportunity to add minutes under their belt. Torre, 20, has made a mere 5 league appearance this season, while Garcia, who has been used in midfield as well, has appeared 20 times in the league. Frank Kessié, on the other hand, has been often used by Xavi, although the former Milan midfielder has been called upon from the bench more often than not. Considering the fact that his future is in limbo, the manager would want to keep the player happy in the final weeks if he is to depart in the summer. Of course, with the La Liga title wrapped up, it is expected that Xavi in some games must at least shuffle the pack to a great extent because we don't have other competitions to play in, honestly. Then talking about the goalkeeping department, if you ask me personally, I don't want Ter Stegen to leave that place because honestly, the record that we are chasing is something that we will never do it again. I don't know. Like talking about the number of goals conceded, 13 goals so far, and I think we are en route to beat Jose Mourinho's Chelsea, who conceded just 15 back in 2004-5, and also Atletico Madrid in the 15-16 season. And I think putting Inaki Pena there is going to ruin that record. I think just possibly. We all know that Stegen have been in red hot form this season. And of course, even though the defense have been really good, because honestly, I think the defense have been the best part of this Barca side, not the attack, because the goals considered is too small and it have really helped us. If we were considering a lot of goals, the honest truth is we could have struggled to win La Liga because even the 1-1 the 11-1 that we did won, of course, it was all by the help of our defense to ensure that a clean sheet is being kept, which is very, very important. And I think that if Xavi wants to shuffle the pack, that will not be surprising, by the way. And Inaki Pena, who have never played or who have never gotten any minute in league action, I think Xavi would prioritize even giving him some minute at least, even if it's one game. But I don't think Xavi should give Inaki Pena all the remaining 4 games, starting 11. It should be day one. But I think he should give some time to Inaki Pena. He deserves something at least. This is a guy who have been committed to this club, extended his contract, and of course, I think it will be fair for Xavi to give him some time. Maybe some game time. I don't know if it will be the game against Sociedad, which is next week, or Valladolid the other week. It remains to be seen how things go from here, because there are other players, Pablo Torre, Franchisi, that according to reports they are expected to start in the games. They are expected to be starters in these remaining games of the season, as Barcelona have already wrapped up the league and there is no much to play for anymore. Of course, even though I, as a fan, I want Barca to wrap up the league in a strong fashion. There's nothing like a Champions League final that we are supposed to play to rest players. I think this is the only competition that we are left in, and we can finish it with the 90 something points. I think that would be very, very great. So, all hands on deck. Let's see how things go from here on. If Barca will continue to put up those strong performances, or they'll just think like, okay, the league is done, let's play anyhow we can. I don't think that would be a good idea, because I think as a fan of Barca, it's a wish for every one of us to hope that Barca clinch the league in such a strong fashion with the biggest margin possible. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona celebrated their triumph in La Liga for the first time in many years at the start of the week, following their win over Espanyol at the RCDE Stadium. However, as Barca secured the league title at an away stadium, the trophy could not be formally awarded to the team. That will happen this coming weekend, with Barcelona set to take on Real Sociedad at the Camp Nou. According to Mundo Deportivo, RFEF president Luis Rubiales will be present at the Camp Nou on Saturday. After the game is over, he will formally present the trophy to Barcelona star Sergio Busquets. As one of the four captains of Barca, Busquets will be handed the title, which will be celebrated with the rest of the team. It must be noted that the veteran midfielder has decided to end his spell at Barcelona and will leave the club at the end of the season with over 700 competitive appearances. Many regard Busquets as one of the best midfielders not only for Barca, but in Spanish football. With Sergio Busquets set to quit, the upcoming game against Real Sociedad could be one of his last matches at Camp Nou. His game at home for Barca could come against Mallorca on the final day of the season. One would expect, the Barcelona fans to, reserve a grand farewell and offer a standing ovation to the veteran midfielder who has won countless accolades during his time in Catalonia. With Busquets set to embark on a new adventure, Barca have also started their quest to find an able replacement. They are making move to sign Ilkay Gundogan on a free transfer, while Xavi Hernandez is also looking for a long-term option such as Sofiane Amrabat or Martin Zubimendi. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.